Blessings, love, and we honor our divine last sunset of this Pisces solar season, the last sunset of this astronomical year, the 2021 into 2022 axis, the gateway expanding. The Equinox activation is tomorrow, March 20th, 2022. There is infinite ways of interpreting astrological science. There are infinite ancient cultures that revered the solar precession of the sun through the zodiac. And there is something ancient that is calling from deep within us to remember, learning to give meaning to our human life, learning to understand that evolution and change is being called from all of us, and that expanding and evolving beyond these ancient, toxic, oppressive systems is painful and instigative and not for the faint of heart. But learning how to create rituals in your day-to-day, learning how to remember your connection to the highest one, into the heart of the infinite sun, into your heart, into this third eye, pineal hypothalamus gateway. You are connected. You are never alone. Toxic shame and loneliness has almost destroyed me in this life, especially as a young child. But when I found my connection to the sun, the moon, the earth, and my body, this mind and this voice as one, through daily practices of reconnecting to the sun, reconnecting to the light, our ancestors would gather, sing, dance, and give praise that we made it through the winter months. This is the resurrection of the sun, the S-U-N, the return of the sun to the earth. And we will always come again to judge the living and the dead of your mind and your father's stories. The sins of the father are being shown to us now, and it's a painful vision to behold that you've been lied to, but you can reclaim your own heart and your own life. We are awakening. It is undeniable. And when we give meaning to these days, the sacred geometric alignments, whatever dimension you believe yourself to be, whether or not you believe space to be real, what you're woke to, if you've forgotten your own heart, if you have forgotten your connection to your own life, if you refuse to look at your origin story in the womb of where you came from, we are all suffering from the mother wound and the wounding of the great mother, this earth, the great goddess, the infinite names that she is known by, and she is returning to help us remember that we are not alone, that we are deeply purposeful, that our birth was meaningful. Even if the humans who brought us to this space cannot see us and cannot see themselves, we have come to rebirth the new earth. Consider the equinox expansion and the power of Aries fire, the spark of life on earth, the original new year, the welcoming of the sun back into the sign of Aries, the vernal equinox, the vernalization of life pushing forth green shoots through the black earth. Life after dead, the true resurrection that happens every year. And if you would pay close attention and allow yourself to reconnect to nature, spending time in nature, even in these concrete jungles, we can find a tree, we can find a bird, we can find a bug, into the heart of your own heart. You are not alone. That pain and that shame has meant to be alchemized under the light of your own love. Return to yourself, turn to the light. Blessings on your equinox, my love. I also have a gift that I desire to share with you if you're being called. There are many changes that are happening on these major social media apps, and that includes intense censorship of certain kinds of accounts. There is a lot of educational and spiritual and alternative consciousness accounts that are being completely hidden and not showing up in anyone's feed at all. So I'm asking people to go to the link in my bio and sign up to my free mailing list and newsletter because I'm starting to evolve the way that I'm going to be sharing my gifts, and I have many exciting things to share with you in the year forward, and I don't desire to lose touch, and I desire to always be able to share with each other. So if you feel called, we have some work to do together, my love, and I am so grateful to be with you. I love you.